I mean, anything's better than linoleum, right? This is the Padded Room Podcast. My name is Darian, and I am coming to you from a Super Bowl week. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Patriots and the Seahawks going live this Sunday. My main man, Dusty, is in the house. What's up, Big Dust?
Oh, nothing. Not too happy with the Super Bowl matchup, I'll tell you that.
49ers fan, this guy.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool, man. I'm all right with that.
So I hate the Seahawks. Right?
Are you rooting for the Patriots?
I have to, by default.
Yeah.
I'm not real pleased with the Patriots either because they got 6 friggin' Super Bowls. And,
Yeah.
They already won ahead of the Niners, so
Yeah.
I don't need them to get another one.
That's right. That's right. It's a team that I don't think we need to hear any more out of for like a good 20 years, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's only been, 6 or 8 since Brady and the Brady-Belichick regime?
When was the last one that they won? I can't remember.
I want to say it was 2012.
No,
I might be off.
2012 was when the Ravens beat the 49ers.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I know that one from by heart.
Sorry about that. It's been a while. It's been a
little
while.
though.
I tell you what, though, I do know somebody that is excited about this Super Bowl. It's Miss Monica.
That's right.
Seahawks fan, this one.
Seahawks fans right here.
You are?
Yeah.
Monica. I can't even talk to you now.
Oh, no.
Seahawks. How did you become a Seahawks fan, Monica? You're from Nevada. Shame on you.
Lived in Seattle for a while, right, Monica?
For like a week? I like the Seahawks now.
I drove through there once. It was nice.
Well, the hubby's from Seattle, so you have to go with his team.
Sure, that's fair.
Okay, I get. You can have that. You can have that.
Yeah, we'll go with the parole officer on this one.
There are
okay.
There are ways that you are allowed by man code to pick your team, and you, sir, I don't know how you pick the Vikings.
Oh, it's very simple.
How?
Coolest logo.
Really?
Oh,
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
Purple?
Yeah. Who's got a cooler logo than the Vikings?
Lots of teams.
Name one. You're wrong. No, when you grow up in Reno, Nevada, especially in the era that we did, we got an impacted colon full of the 49ers.
Yes,
Jerry
which was
Rice,
awesome.
Joe Montana era.
Best years of my life.
Every a-hole I knew, yourself not included. I didn't know you at the time. Hey, let's play football. I'm going to be Jerry Rice. I want to be Joe Montana. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. I've heard enough of it.
Well, I chose my team because I'm a good son, and I followed my dad's team.
Okay.
So that's how I became a 49ers fan.
That's fair.
My dad was a 49ers fan, and Joe Montana was a god.
Okay. My dad was a Los Angeles Rams fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I'm glad you're not a Rams fan.
Yeah.
We already have beef about the Dodgers and the Giants.
We do. So. I'm standing strong on the Dodgers, bro.
It's easy because you just buy World Series every year.
We sure do.
Fucking hell.
Woo! All right, goddammit.
I thought this was a horror podcast.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to get into the
podcast.
horror stuff here, you fucking animals. We got listener mail. We got horror news, all the usual stuff. Let's kick it off with a little horror news.
Horror news.
Dusty, take us away.
Okay, so We are getting a new Cannibal Hillbilly movie starring the original Hulk, Lou Ferrigno.
You are correct, sir.
And I watched the trailer. Came out today.
I did, too.
It looked pretty all right.
The Hermit is what you're talking about.
The Hermit, yes. We were talking about the Hermit.
Lou Ferrigno is a guy that's big enough to where he looks like he could kick your ass, but he's old enough to where you're thinking he's probably a little crazy, and he's got old man strength, which is even weirder.
But if he starts talking, then you're might...
like, okay.
That's rude.
No, it's true. You're like, oh, can I get you something, sir? Screaming, get you nothing.
Rude.
Very rude. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty good.
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
And it's going to drop on streaming March 3rd.
Very cool.
Yeah, watch the trailer. It looks promising.
Interesting, sure.
And that's all I got.
Monica, take us to the trailer park then.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have anything this week.
God damn it, Monica.
Oh, Monica.
How dare you?
Unprepared and a Seahawks fan.
I have been busy being nagged to death this whole week.
That's right. She's playing nursemaid.
By another Seahawks fan.
If this is what it is for guys, is what you think of your wives when they nag. Oh, my God.
Well, let us know when the funeral is. We're very sorry for your loss. We'll come pay our respects to the parole officer.
You should have took him out before the surgery, though. Save yourself some coin.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's rotting in the garage right now. Water!
Yeah, we're going to get your surgery, honey. Let's go out into the woods.
I shit my pants. Right on. Well, I got some news then. You guys are like me. You're borderline alcoholics. I already know that. Matthew Lillard has himself a cocktail company, Macabre Spirits, and they have just announced Ghostface Vodka coming out.
Oh, okay.
Very
that
cool.
That was a real original idea.
Yeah, nobody saw that coming, huh? I mean...
I guess you could have done Five Nights Vodka or something.
Or Hackers Vodka, or SLC Punk, Appletinis.
He's milking all that scream for what it's worth, isn't he?
I would too, man. I'm with him. He doesn't have a lot going on. I think he's doing better than Skeet Ulrich, though, so good for him. You guys ever watch Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Uh-huh.
Funny shit, right?
Yeah.
What about the companion piece, Riff Tracks?
Haven't seen that one.
It's the same. It just doesn't have the little guys up front.
Oh.
They're just talking. New episodes of both Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Riff Tracks are coming from Shout Studios very soon. Very excited for
that. Is that streaming or you buy it or?
Probably both.
Okay.
Shout has a streaming
Oh, that's
channel.
right. They do. Yeah.
What else we got here? Micah Monroe. You know her.
Read this.
You love her.
Yeah.
Sexy young lady she is. Is still teasing an It Follows sequel. They follow.
Yeah.
I'm into it, man.
Mm-hmm. But it's kind of gotten like in production limbo.
It has. It's. It's been. I think it almost might have been too long. Because what are we looking at? 2014.
Oh, that was a long while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2014, 2015 for It Follows. Great show. Love it.
Yeah, but something like that, you kind of have to strike while the fire's hot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a everybody talks about it kind of movie. It's, you can go longer with your sequels when it's a mainstream thing, right?
Sure.
But now, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll watch it, obviously.
Oh, totally. It faded from memory is a thing. Yeah. That soundtrack, though.
Huh?
I listen to that when I'm painting miniatures and stuff.
Oh, do you?
Whoa. Monica, what did you think of It Follows?
The movie was pretty good.
Are you ready for a sequel?
Yeah, I'm just bummed out it's taken this long.
I know, man. And if they're going to bring Micah Monroe back, they better have a goddamn good reason why she's 20 years older now.
Yeah.
Well,
They can't Stranger Things this shit.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess they can, can't they? Right on. Speaking of Stranger Things, Stranger Things Tales from 85 animated spinoff is going to hit Netflix April 23rd.
They're milking that cow for all it's worth,
Fucking
too.
A, man. I know good business when I see it. Where's Stranger Things vodka? I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Yep. You finished it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It was how they ended it. I thought it was satisfying, right? It was a good ending. Not Not like a Sopranos black screen.
That's true.
It gave you closure, if you will.
If you want closure, or you could believe that it is going to move on into other things.
Yeah, I read about. We probably shouldn't talk exactly about the ending, but
there's a lot of conspiracy theories and a lot of weird little shit that you can pick up on. My knucklehead son, it was like 4 episodes ahead, and he knew everything. So we're watching the final episode, and he's like, "Oh, let me pause it right here
and tell you everything that's going to happen."
Yeah, now see how she's right here. Well, wait a minute, because now watch you right here. She's not there anymore. What happened? Oh, and look up here. They got the things going, which means she can't do the thing, but she still did the thing. So what? I don't know. Oh, shut the hell up, Deacon. Just let me watch the goddamn movie. All right. Anyway, that's all we got on the horror news, kids. How about a little listener mail then?
Sounds good.
Listener mail.
Yes, sir. We got emails and voicemails and all kinds of fun things happening here. Let's kick things off with an email coming all the way from Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen. It's our mate-man team.
What's up, Tim?
Subject line, Deadites rule and killer whales suck dick.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything against killer whales, but
Oh, I do.
They're overrated.
they do fun things at SeaWorld. Do little flips.
I don't think they have that anymore, do they?
Not after Free Willy. That kind of ruined the whole
The captive whale thing?
Yeah, the whole, talented whale situation. Hey, guys, what's happening? Hope all is well with you guys. Much love as always. Going to be a quick one this week. It's been a crazy week, and I can't remember shit. Terradome. Let's go Deadites. I can't even remember who they are facing, but Deadites win. All right, well, fair enough. 2 more for the Deadites. I checked out the new movie called Killer Whale. Do yourself a favor and avoid this movie at all costs. It fucking sucks in every way you can imagine. That's all from me. Stay cool. Much love, team.
Thanks, Tim.
Right on, Tim.
He is a bit of a shark aficionado, though.
He is.
So I'm thinking he's just like, well, fuck Killer Whale. Give me another shark movie.
He's just on Team Shark?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
But I looked at the trailer. It does not look...
It's kind of hard to be scared of a killer whale.
Yeah.
Right?
After Free Willy.
Yeah.
They're warm and cuddly, aren't they?
Yeah, what are they going to do? Sneak up on you? No. A shark I could see because it's small, you know. If you're swimming in the ocean and a killer whale is coming at you, you just get up into the narrow part and he's going to get stuck and then you can laugh at him and stick your finger in his
You'd probably
blowhole.
smile at him and be like, hey, buddy, how you doing?
I don't know.
Whereas a great white's black dead eyes coming at you like, fuck me.
You see the fin.
Shit yourself.
And then you're bit in half.
Uh-huh.
Killer whale, I don't even know what they do. What do they smash you or...
Probably drag you around and throw you up like one of those balls they play with in the captivity.
It might be fun, actually. Whee! Stupid. Right on, Tim. Monica, have you seen Killer Whale yet?
Yes.
And your thoughts?
I'll discuss that in What Are You Looking At?
No shit. Okay.
Oh, she
All right.
just watched it this week.
That sounded heated.
Yeah.
Not sounding good. We'll talk about it later, Darian.
I don't want to talk about it
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I'm sorry. Okay, well then, we have some voicemails coming at us here. Let's kick things off with our main man in Alabama. Here comes Mr. Allen.
What's going on, Alan?
Padded room. What's up? Hope everybody's doing good. Let's see. Terradome, give me the killer clowns.
Woo! Okay.
Mr. Darian, are you the roost?
I am.
What have I watched? I watched the new Silent Night, Deadly Night remake.
Okay.
I really liked it. It reminded me of, like, Frailty. I really, really recommend it. Just made me happy. Really liked it.
I'm happy if you're happy.
Really hadn't watched anything else. See, hope everybody's doing well.
Doing good.
And as far as like remake versus quarantine or rec versus quarantine, I'm not sure if I've seen Quarantine. I know I saw Rec when my friends got it for my birthday.
Okay.
I think I've seen Quarantine, but Rec is the one that really sticks out. As far as Jennifer Carpenter or the Spanish Girl, Spanish Girl.
Yeah.
I saw some movie one time where, like, or interview where they talk about Jennifer Carpenter farting and like picking her nose all the time.
That a girl.
I mean, yeah, everybody farts, but come on. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Alan.
Thanks for calling in, homeboy.
So the problem with the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake is, it was released during Christmas, right?
Okay.
So now you can rent it or watch it now on streaming, but it's fucking not Christmas.
Yeah, no.
So now I'm going to wait till next Christmas to watch it because I don't want to watch a Christmas movie in January
That's
or February.
Fair. That's fair. When was the last time you guys saw the original Silent Night, Deadly Night?
Not too long ago. I don't.
It is filthy, man.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a filthy fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly. I mean, I get it. Like, especially, I would say probably the first 20 minutes. Like, Billy's mom gets dragged out of the car and raped in front of him. And that rape sequence goes...
For a bit,
yeah. And there's like some boob squeezing and some screaming and kicking. And, okay, all right, we get it. This is a filthy fucking movie. Mm-hmm. And just before that, we have Psycho Grandpa, telling Billy about how Santa's going to come and kick his fucking ass because he hasn't been a good kid, and he's like laughing at him the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. That's a dirty movie. And then, of course, Linnea in the Deer Antlers.
Deer Antlers, yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, now.
It's awesome.
It is, but it's just dirty.
Yeah.
And then part 2. Have you guys seen part 2?
I don't think I ever watched part 2. I might have seen it when it first came out.
Monica, I know you've seen part 2, right?
Yeah, I need a refresher.
Oh, you don't, because half the fucking movie is nothing but flashbacks from the first movie.
Yeah, and isn't that the one where the little brother grows up?
Yeah. Garbage Day!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Not good.
No, not good at all. And then part 3 has Bill Moseley taking on the role of the little brother, but now he has like an exposed brain and a weird Ninja Turtle Kang helmet on.
Okay.
So you can see his brain the whole time, and he's like catatonic. Oh, it gets weird. And then you get into the most recent, not the most recent, but the remake before that, where it's just a Santa killer with a flamethrower.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
That one's with Malcolm McDowell. That one's more of a comedy, I thought. But, all right. I'm done going off on a tangent. That's all we got on the listener mail, guys. You guys got anything for Alan or Tim?
Thanks for calling.
Guys, yeah.
Writing.
Always.
Love you guys, gentlemen and scholars, both of you. You know that. I am the Roost, Alan, so congratulations on that. I guess it's time to go ahead and jump into a movie then, shall we?
Sure.
Listen to William Castle, whom the Saturday Evening Post calls the master of movie horror.
Do you believe in ghosts? I do. And you will too. When you come to this theater and see my picture, 13 Ghosts. No more dictation today. When you see 13 Ghosts, you'll be given a supernatural viewer like this, which will enable you to penetrate for the first time into the spirit world. It will let you see all 13 of our weird, wonderful, and wildly assorted ghosts.
Now, brace yourself as we take you across the threshold of our haunted mansion, where there's a ghost for everyone in the family. Father, mother, sister, brother. You'll be scared stiff too when you see what they see. 13 ghosts materializing in ectoplasmic color through the magic of Illusiono, the Ghost Viewer. The ghost of a lion in the basement. The ghost of a murderous cook in the kitchen.
Stop it! Stop it, I say!
The ghost who speaks through the lips of the living. Death tonight. To one of you. Ah! The evil ghost in the bedroom, fighting to take possession of this beautiful girl. You'll feel all the thrills and chills of seeing one ghost multiplied by the magic number 13.
13 Ghosts from 1960. This one got 6.1 stars on IMDb, directed by William Castle, written by Rob White, the famous writer-director duo. Stars Charles Herbert, Joe Morrow, and Martin Milner. This movie is rated quote-unquote approved. I guess it's okay to watch. Oh man! This is like a Halloween special that we're watching here, and it's cool. It's cool. It's William Castle and Rob White. They were the duo that brought us all the cool gimmicky movies from the '60s and the late '50s. The Tingler with the electrified
chair
theater seats, The Fly, when they would have the big stupid bug that they would float around the inside of the theater. They had the Screaming Skull, had like another thing with a skull that would whip around. I think there was a movie about something that would stink, and they would pipe in the odors.
Okay.
Good stuff, man. It's fun, man. I wish that they did shit like that today. But this movie is made in 1960, and this, I think, inmates we're gonna find a lot of in doing this remake versus original thing, is that one episode is going to be long and one episode is going to be short. This is going to be the shorter of the two episodes, because we don't have a whole hell of a lot to talk about here.
No,
it's if you're a big fan of the 2001 13 Ghosts and you're thinking you're gonna go back and watch this one for some kind of backstory or introspective, no, you're not. You're gonna just be disappointed, because this is basically feels very much like a after school special kind of a thing. But it's for the time that it was made. It is what it is. But there's like zero I guess there is technically a murder like at the end. There's a lot of allusions to murders that happened before the movie. There's no like even in House on Haunted Hill, which was also a Rob White, William Castle. There was like these allusions to like salacious extramarital affairs and things like that. None of that here. This is basically a family horror film.
It reminded me of an episode of like Andy Griffith a little bit.
Oh yeah, totally. And as we saw in a lot of horror movies made about this era, the hero is going to be some youngster, some kid who's going to discover the whatever or figure out the thing or figure out how to destroy the giant grasshopper that's out in the desert or whatever the hell the fucking problem is. All right, so that being said, let's jump right in. We have a family living in Los Angeles, mom, dad, young kid, Buck, and he likes to fuck. Every time they said Buck, I could only picture Robert Englund going, "My name's Buck, and I like to fuck." Which movie did that
Very
come
catchy.
from? Eaten Alive. Or no, Eaten Alive, and then later again in Kill Bill when...
Kill Bill is what I remember it from.
She was being pimped out in a comatose state, which is so disgusting. Anyway, and the young daughter, I'm going to put her probably 18, 19.
Yeah, I'd say.
I hope, because there's going to be some stuff going on there. Dad is a paleontologist working at the La Brea Tar Pits. Monica, when was the last time you went to the La Brea Tar Pits?
Oh, my God. I was in 6th grade when we went there on a field trip.
Nice.
I think I was about the same. I wanted to go there so bad when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I wanted to go.
Every kid wants it. Fucking dinosaurs, bro.
Yeah.
What kid does not like dinosaurs?
I just want to see a big puddle of tar. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
You were there for the tar.
Yeah, I just wanted to see it.
You were born a roofer, Dusty. Through and through.
Well, you know what really got me is, remember Last Action Hero?
Yeah.
When the big fat guy falls off into it and then makes a big bubble, and I was like, I want to see that.
Yep. And apparently, circa 1959, 1960, being a paleontologist doesn't really pay all that well. Either that or this dude's just a loser. He is Dr. Zorba, and he is Cyrus Zorba. Remember that name. We'll talk about it more next week. He is a paleontologist, and I don't know, man. I guess he just doesn't make money. Cost of living, Southern California. Mom's not working. I don't know. And we're renting furniture is another thing.
Are you sure they're like? Well, you're probably right, because in 1960s, why would they repo your furniture?
That's what I was thinking.
It's like,
how does that happen?
Layaway or maybe on a credit? Well, they didn't have credit cards. Maybe it was.
Did you hawk
installment plans? Probably.
You couldn't buy it back? I don't know.
I don't know.
But tell me you're a loser without telling me you're a loser. Our bedroom set is being repossessed. We're sleeping on the floor tonight. Anyway, Dr. Zorba is giving a lecture to some kids. He's taking them through the La Brea tar pits. His wife calls in the middle of it. His buddy Van Allen has to take over for him. And he goes, and this is where we get the realization that his furniture is being repossessed because they don't have any fucking money. And that sucks. And he's like, what? The wife, Zelda, was very unforgiving.
Oh, yeah.
She struck me as a money-grubbing whore.
Well, I don't know about that. She was just... Because obviously she didn't marry him for money, right?
Well,
she struck me as a woman that's fed up with her husband's fucking bullshit and not paying bills.
Okay. I could see that. But still, I don't know. I just wanted to be like, hey, we just inherit... Well, we'll get to that in a second. But God damn it. She's all pissed off. She's getting her... kitchen dinette set stolen out from underneath her, or repossessed, I should say, and the kids are all bummed. It's also Buck's birthday, and Dad bought him a book of ghost stories. Very cool. We go back home that night. We all got to sit on the floor and have Buck's birthday cake. That night, a messenger shows up.
Well, what do you wish for?
Oh yeah, he wishes for a furniture that they owned.
No, he wished for a house and furniture.
Yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks. Tell me you're doing a shitty job
as a parent. If your 10-year-old son wishes for a house and furniture on his birthday? Yeah.
I'd like an end table to go in that corner.
I'm a failure.
And, I'd like it so that nobody can come take my fantasy end table away, please. You suck, man. So, that sucks. Then this messenger shows up with a summons, or I don't know. I got some kind of a message that says, "Hey, come meet this attorney tomorrow morning at his office." Okay, so Cyrus is thinking, "Oh Jesus Christ, I'm being subpoenaed. They're going to probably repo my tie or something. I don't know." He goes to the attorney's office, and this is where we meet our attorney Ben. Ben is a attorney, and he is playing up the scummier aspects of it from the word go.
I didn't get the scumbag from the beginning.
You didn't?
No. I don't know why. He seemed like a fucking 60s news anchor. I mean, I don't know. He just seemed like a normal guy, right? In the 60s.
Yeah?
I didn't start getting the scummy lawyer thing until him and the kid started, talking about the other stuff.
See, what is he doing, man?
True.
You know, I mean,
but I've watched the other movies, so I know that the lawyer's a fucking scumbag.
He's going to be a jerk off. But we'll get more into that as we go. So they show up. Zelda and Cyrus show up to the attorney's office, and we meet Ben, the attorney. He's like, "Hey, man, you have a rich uncle, or you had a rich uncle. You have a dead uncle who was rich. He's not rich. He wasn't rich when he died, but he did leave you a house and some furniture and a bunch of old crap. So that's yours now." And Zelda's like, "Were there any stocks or bonds or anything? Maybe like some cash?" And he's like, "Nope, just a big sprawling mansion
that you could sell for $10,000
in the Los Angeles hills." Well, they can't sell it. We'll get more into that.
Okay, yeah, you're right, yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, just a crummy house with a bunch of furniture that we now own." Fuck you, bitch. Cyrus is like, "Well, okay." And then while they're having this conversation, Ben's like, "Oh, here's another thing he gave you. It's like a package." Opens it up. It's like some cool... They look like welding goggles, I would say.
Were they cool? I mean, yeah, they look like welding goggles.
I thought they looked pretty dope. I would rock those things.
They looked like when we were kids before they, had contact lenses. And
Viewmasters?
Oh, no, the nerds that had to wear those dumb glasses when they played sports and stuff,
Those were great. Those were great.
Yeah, the plastic glasses so it didn't shatter and knock a kid's eye out.
Yeah, Monica, what did you think of the X-ray specs?
They were quite interesting.
Would you wear those in public?
Now I think I would.
If I could get shaded ones so I could wear them like sunglasses, yeah, absolutely. People would think I had a really cool job, Dusty.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's got protective lenses. What is he doing?
Uh-huh.
I bet he just stares at the sun all
That's
day.
what they'd be saying. This guy's got a really cool job.
That's what it is.
They look at you and say, "Oh, this poor special needs fella doesn't know where he
I'm going to
is."
steal his wallet. He's not going to see anything.
Have you seen my baseball?
Whoops.
They kind of look like those old flying glasses.
Yeah, a little bit. But
Yeah.
those came with a full helmet. This one, all you get
And a
is-
sweet bomber's jacket.
Totally.
You weren't a nerd.
Yeah, no. This is all you get is like some welding goggles. He's like, "Whoa, he's got these fucking glasses." So now we're going to cut to a day or two later. They've now moved into the house. It's a very creepy old mansion, just as described. And now Ben is just kind of poking around. And this is where my cockles got up a little bit. This is fucking guy. I get it. He's an attorney.
He's a nosy lawyer.
And if, like for the purposes of a movie made in 1960, we could just say that he was like a friend of the family all of a sudden. But
Yeah, he did kind of just make
just
himself
kinda-
welcome, come and go as he pleased.
yeah,
and
he just kind of
unannounced.
started showing up. All right.
I'm the dad. I'm saying, so am I paying for this time that
Yeah,
you're hanging out with us? 'Cause,
exactly.
You lawyers, they charge by the hour.
These aren't billable hours for
Exactly.
you to flirt with my fucking daughter,
yeah,
you
you
asshole.
fucking creeper.
So Ben shows up. Buck is skating around, and this is where Ben meets the daughter.
And she is giving them the fuck
yeah.
the eyes.
Yeah, well, he's an attorney.
Yeah.
He's young.
My dad's a fucking loser scientist
And
or
she,
paleontologist.
She has no career aspirations. Obviously, she's just sitting around the house all day.
Well, in the 60s, there was not a lot
I know,
of career.
I know. You're
Just
right.
saying.
But she's like,
Early 60s, right?
I got myself a catch here. This fucking nosy attorney is hanging around. Hi, Ben. And this is Medea Zorba, the 18, 19-year-old daughter. Hi, Ben. How are you?
I can make a
hello.
sweet sandwich for you.
Yeah, I bet you could, sweetie. So that's fine. Ben comes in, and now he's like kind of looking around and what's going on in this place. We don't know. We also get, apparently the housekeeper comes with the house. Very Eastern European.
You know that was, right?
Who?
Yes.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's
The
like,
Red Queen pointed that out to me.
yeah. But the weird part, and I thought this was totally strange. The wife is Zelda Zorba. Okay. The medium is Elaine. So we have Zelda Zorba, who doesn't do a fucking thing, and then we have Elaine, master of mysticism. What the fuck? I think somebody.
The writers.
Somebody got the script.
Oh shit! That's not her name. Well, we already started filming. We're not going to fucking
All
change
right.
it now.
You're Elaine now. Sorry, Mrs. Zorba. Anyway, Ben shows up. He's like taking a tour of the place, and he's like, "Yeah, your uncle Plato Zorba. He was a real crazy, kooky guy. He squandered all his fortune on these occult experiments." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" "Oh, this house is haunted. It comes with ghosts. The ghosts go with the house, so you're stuck with them now." And everybody's like, "Oh, get out of here. We don't believe in ghosts, you crazy guy." They're pooping around the house, and then, of course, the kid, Buck, finds a very random button next to the fireplace, which opens up like a secret panel in a bookshelf. And presto changeo, you got yourself a Ouija board back there, an old diary written completely in Latin, and a planchette. So naturally, the first thing we got to do is fuck around with the Ouija board, right?
Why wouldn't you?
But these guys, okay, all right. So this is 1960s. We have to assume that these guys are probably Protestant, maybe Methodists, whatever. They're going to church. They're going to church.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll give them that they would not know what the hell a Ouija board is. Cyrus has like a vague idea. He's like, "Oh, I haven't seen one of these since the 20s. It's just a board game. You just put your finger on the thing and you ask it questions and it'll give you answers."
And he knew what the Ouija stood for and everything because he's a science nerd.
Of course.
Yeah.
So they start fucking around with the Ouija board and they're like, "Okay, I don't know, who used to live in this house?" And the thing is that Ben comes out right and he's like, "Hey, if you ask the Ouija board stupid questions, it's not going to answer." So first couple of dumb shit questions they ask, the planchette just goes off the board. And then Zelda gets freaked out, and Ben's like, "I don't know, we should be messing with this." But Cyrus, Buck, and Medea are still playing around with it. And then Buck asks, "Is this house haunted?" And it goes to yes. And it asks how many ghosts are in the house, and I think it goes to 11. And then after that, Medea asks if they're there, the ghosts are there to hurt them, and it says yes. And then after that, they're like, "Okay, we're not fucking around with this anymore." And then before they take their fingers off the planchette, they're like, "Which one of us is going to get killed by the ghosts?" And the planchette raises up off the Ouija board and lands on Medea's lap. So now they're all totally freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about this time that we actually get to start seeing some of these ghosts. We get like a weird ghost conference happening in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So
the cook ghosts, they all have their shticks.
They have jobs. There's this very occupational based ghost system here. Yeah. And then we have like a bunch of random hangers-ons that just kind of float around and moan and groan all the time. Mm-hmm. Those must be the Jewish ghosts.
Oh.
I am sorry. I don't know why I said that, but I am sorry. Okay?
Might want to edit that one.
All right, well, then never mind. We get like the ghost effects of this are kind of wacky. Basically, what they did was.
But was it good for the 60s?
Well. So, as it was alluded to in the trailer that I played, when you saw this in the movie theater...
Oh, it was a 3D
It was like, you had like this weird ghost finder thing you had to hold in front of your eyes to see the ghosts. I don't know what they did, but they basically shot it in negative, and then they overlaid the ghost footage onto like a flat background, and then, I don't know, you kind of floated around and shit. But it didn't... For 1960, I guess it looked okay. But we got a real cavalcade of ghosts here, buddy. Mm-hmm. We got ourselves a lion ghost. We got ourselves a lion tamer ghost.
Minus a head.
Oh, well, nobody said he was good at his job. We got ourselves an Italian chef ghost. You know he's Italian because he's got a Wario mustache. We got a bunch of random hangers-ons that just kind of float around and stuff. We got well, of course, we have the ghost of Plato Zorba, but he only comes in and out of the painting.
There was a weird axe-wielding ghost.
Oh, yeah, it was like an executioner ghost.
Yeah, kept chopping at the fireplace.
Well, there was another ghost that got its head chopped off, besides the lion tamer.
That's right. Yeah.
So he would just show up and chop this dude's head off, and then, I don't know, go fuck off. We don't hear... there's only like 3 ghosts that we actually give a shit about throughout the movie. But we get like a cool little ghost conference in the kitchen, and they're like, whoa, whoa. We get like 3 minutes of them just kind of hanging around the kitchen. We have to assume that they're communicating and trying to decide what the fuck's going on. I don't know.
I did like the fact, I hadn't seen this before. I'd only seen the remake. Mm-hmm. And the fact that, like you said, all the ghosts have jobs or they're different personalities, if you will, or whatever. Yeah. And I liked how they did that, in the remake. That's how they all are. They all have their thing, right?
Yeah.
Where they came from and everything. So I thought that was, it's source material. This is obviously the source material for the new movie. So,
sure.
Okay, I get it now. So
yeah. We'll get more to that next week. But there's like a whole Zodiac tie-in. Mm-hmm. But this is more of like a Job Corps situation.
Yeah.
You got your lion tamer school over here. You got your culinary over here. There should have been a ghost with like a hard hat and like a butt crack hanging out. You know what I mean? Like a tool belt.
Yeah.
Tool belt ghost. He would have been good. He's on union hours, by the way, so don't expect him to do any haunting.
At 3:30, no haunting.
He's done.
After
He's
that,
done.
no haunting.
Nope,
3:30,
no way.
The pencil's down.
Absolutely
time for beers.
not. You're done. So that's cool. After this, kind of like things kind of start heating up around the house as far as like paranormal activity. We get like a budding relationship between Buck and Elaine. Elaine is... We don't know it yet in the movie, but Elaine is actually a medium, and she was an assistant to Plato Zorba in all of his experiments and stuff. So that's cool. Also, Cyrus takes the journal that he found behind the bookcase, and he's going to go have it translated by his guys at La Brea Tar Pits because
His boss, yeah. His
naturally
boss
they all
speaks
speak Latin down at the La Brea Tar Pits.
Bunch of eggheads down there.
Absolutely. So he's going to sort that out for him. But Ben's like, hey, I know some people that know Latin. Why don't you give me that book real quick, and I'll just... And he's like, hey, I got a Latin guy down there. I'll have him do it. All right, but now everybody's kind of freaked out a little bit around the house. And all this talk about ghosts and shit. And it's getting kind of wild. We hand off the book to Cyrus's boss, and he's working on that. It's going to take him a while. It's a big, fat book. And then we're going to cut back to the house where it's... well, first off, I think Zelda is the real problem here because, god damn, man, I hate this. I mean, if we were struggling financially and we inherited a house, my wife would be like, yep, this is ours now. Fuck these ghosts. I'm going to lay some ground rules down for them, and I will evict their fucking asses. They should really be paying rent if they're going to be staying under our roof. Zelda is there like a night and a half, and I got a bad feeling. We need to get out of here. It's just too creepy. Where are you going to go? You going to go live under a bridge?
Yeah, we can move quickly. We don't have anything.
Yeah. Well, great. Where are we going to move to? Out to the car? We're going to go stay in the car, you fucker. But so creepy. One night, and this is kind of where things start to get a little silly. Medea gets freaked out because she wakes up and she sees what she thinks is the ghost of Grandpa Zorba or late Uncle Zorba, Plato Zorba, standing outside her room. And we see like some feet walking around with cobwebs on them. Very scary. I don't know. I guess if you're already freaked out living in a supposed haunted house and you see something like that, you might be a little taken aback by the whole situation. And she's 19, or 18, and she's freaked out. So,
well, he does like reveal himself to her, the ghost.
Well, we think it's the ghost, but it's not quite
right. Well, yeah,
but it's enough to freak her out anyway. Yeah. She's all scared and shit. That's great. Now the paranormal activity is ramping up. We start with a very inconvenient situation in the kitchen. I think I know why this family's broke. Because Cyrus Zorba cannot get a fucking thing done at his job because his wife calls him every 6 minutes to complain about shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're not making any money there, senor.
Yeah, paleontology is piecework, right? I mean, how many bones you're going to scrape today?
Yeah.
You're getting paid by the bone.
Exactly.
Get this shit
Bone it up. Get off the fucking phone, Cyrus. She calls him at work again in the middle of whatever the hell he was doing. We have a situation in the kitchen here, Cy. You need to get your ass home. He goes running home, and of course, there's it's not quite Ghost Quake level activity, but there's a bunch of plates and shit all that fell down. And as he walks in, he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And she's like, "These fucking ghosts! Nah, they knocked all the plates off." And then, in a very silly sequence, the tin of powder comes up, and it floats around for a second, and then flour gets dumped all over this, and then here comes the milk off the shelf, and it floats around, and then the milk gets poured all over the floor.
The chef was trying to make pancakes.
The chef was making something. I think he was drunk. That chef is hammered, and he's in there doing damage, and somebody needs to cut him off. And by the way, when the shit floats up off the counter, there's like a good 20 to 25 second period of it just kind of bobbling around. Grab it. Hey, no, you're not throwing that around. Hey, give me that.
I don't want to clean up this mess.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want my housekeeper to clean this mess up.
Yeah, Elaine. My kids grab shit off the counter all the time. Knives. Give me that fucking thing. I'm not taking you to the hospital tonight.
Yeah.
Regardless, big mess. And then in the middle of all this, Buck comes walking in, and he's like, "Oh, it's Francesco Muccelli." And they're like, "Who the hell? What?" And he's like, "Yeah, Elaine told me all about him. He was a Italian chef, and he killed his wife and his mother-in-law. And then Plato Zorba went and got the haunted thing and brought it back here, so now he haunts this house. He'll be done in a minute. Just let him make his mess. He only does this like once a month, and you'll be fine." And then a meat cleaver gets whipped at Cyrus's face.
Yeah.
Well, now look, he throws a meat cleaver at some faces, but
Other than that, he's a good guy.
once he gets it out of his system, you're going to have no problems with him. And everybody's like, oh, God damn it. Well, and of course, Zelda, we need to leave. It's so creepy. Blah. Now, in her defense, I'd be pretty pissed about the mess in the kitchen. So that's fucked up. Now we're going to cut to that night. Cyrus is up walking around. He can't sleep. He stumbles onto a secret laboratory behind a door that opens up to a brick wall, it looked like, and then he slapped the wall and it opened up to a secret passage that went down to a laboratory. He goes down there and there's like a bunch of microscopes and other Bunsen burners and cobwebs and things you'd expect to find in a secret lab. Mm-hmm. He puts the Ghost Finder viewers on, which happen to be down there also, and this is where we get a very psychedelic sequence of all kinds of floaty apparitions. We start with the number 13 being burned into a book, or at least through his Ghost Finder, and then we get like a bunch of smoke coming out of the wall through the Ghost Finder, and he's like, oh shit. And then we get like 3 ghosts kind of flopping around. Oh.
This part reminded me of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland.
A little bit, yeah. I think the Haunted Mansion was a little more scary, though.
Yeah, this is scary. Yeah.
All right, these ghosts are drunk, and they need to go home and sleep it off. But Cyrus is sitting there watching this whole shit through his X-ray specs, and then he gets like a Wheel of Fortune situation where there's like a spinning fucking wheel.
Like a fire wheel.
Fire wheel comes whipping at him.
I didn't understand that.
I think there was a Wheel of Fortune Pat Sajak ghost.
He wasn't alive back then.
He might have been. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But this sequence goes on for a good 10 minutes. And it's just these ghosts bouncing around, and then they all catch on fire, and then this big spinning wheelie thingy whipping at Cyrus and going back and forth, and he's making a real vagina out of himself, like backing himself.
Screaming like a little girl.
And I had to wonder at this point, is this what I look like when I play my kids' Oculus?
Probably.
If it is, I'm never doing that shit again.
At least do it when you're at home alone.
Yeah. And I'm going to close all the windows. And it's pretty stupid. Monica, what did you think of the big ghost reveal sequence with the X-ray specs?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah? I mean, it's dated, obviously.
I like black and white movies, and I always remember that this is where our new movies came from. So for them to think about that stuff back then, that was pretty cool.
Sure. I would say this is probably more of a attempt at gimmicky filmmaking and special effects showcasing, which is fine. That made a lot of money back in the 60s.
That's how they, hyped it or
totally
promoted it.
Yeah, you got to put your ghost viewer
trailer,
on,
yeah,
so you can see the shit, which is great. So everybody ran out and got to the theater and got their ghost viewer. But I think like Rob White could have put just give me a little writing in here. You know what I'm saying? You got a very vocational-based ghost system, which is fine. I don't need to know all the ghosts' backstory and what their problem is and how they got to the house and all. I don't need to know any of that shit. But the idea that the ghost of an African lion would be haunting my basement.
I think it comes as a set with the lion tamer.
That's even worse. That's even worse. You're telling me when I die, I have to hang out with my ghost boss? Who was also... Oh, God, fuck that. No way. No, thank you.
No, maybe not your boss, but maybe your dogs. I don't know.
Dogs are one thing. Well, by the way, apparently the lion bit that guy's fucking head off.
Yep.
So
that's why he's tied to him.
Who's got the real shit end of this stick? The guy or the... And that's going to get even dumber. Because in this whole ghost exchange situation, we see the decapitated ghost lion tamer trying to get his
head out of the mouth,
out of the lion's out of the lion. Mm-hmm. All right. Whatever, man. Different audience, I guess. About this time, finally, Van Allen is done translating Zorba's diary. And this is where we get the big reveal that Plato Zorba was a collector of ghosts. Mm-hmm. And he traveled the world and found these different ghosts and the items that they haunted, and he bought them and he brought them back to this sprawling mansion in Los Angeles so that he could do his experiments on them there. Very cool, very creepy. In the last page of the diary, he says he has 11 ghosts, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 11, and then what was it? Okay, go ahead.
He has 11 ghosts at present at the time of him writing that entry in his diary. And then, very cool. And also somewhere in there's an allusion to a hidden treasure in the house, like a fucking bunch of cash, like a big cash prize in there somewhere. Could be anywhere in the house. And this now we're getting the budding romance between Ben and Medea. Ben keeps showing up and asking questions. Hey! And he's find
out later that he's grooming her.
Well, I like to think that she was of legal age. I mean, Ben's a scumbag, but I don't think he's that kind of a scumbag.
Yeah, I think he was.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think he's looking for the treasure and a little tart to take with him.
Gross. Speaking of grooming, we're going to get a weird conversation between him and Buck here in a few minutes. Anyway, Cyrus is all stoked. He's like, oh, dude, there's a cash prize somewhere in this fucking house, bros. We can't move out yet. Zelda, of course, is like, oh, it's too scary. Let's go live under a bridge in Los Angeles. Let's find ourselves a nice tent city. We'll be fine. You're a paleontologist. Cyrus is like, no, dude, we got to get to the bottom of this fucking cash prize. It's going to be great. It's going to solve all of our problems. Money in the bank. So they go and they talk to Elaine, the housekeeper, who also happens to be the medium, and they're like, hey, man, you were with Uncle Plato. You are the only one who might know where this cash is. So why don't you just tell us? And she's like, whoa. I don't know anything about any cash. Yes, I was with your Uncle Plato. Basically, my job was helping him set up the cameras and focusing lenses and shit like that. And I don't know anything about this cash prize, but you're in luck, baby doll, because I happen to be a medium. Mm-hmm. I can medium.
Lucky that.
Yeah, I can do that for you. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a seance. We're going to contact Uncle Plato. He's going to tell us where the cash is. Money in the bank. So they do just that. Now Ben is snooping around again. He heard all about this seance business. He comes in. He finds Buck. He's like, hey, Buck, let me talk to you a little. Hey, come here, Buck. Hey, kid, get over here. Creepy. Mm-hmm. By the way, $200 just kind of flies out on the floor.
Buck slides down the banister.
Yeah.
And then, boom, $200.
$200.
Yeah.
Just hanging out there. Buck's like, hey, $200.
I'm rich.
Let's go, baby. Picks it up, and Ben's like, hey, where you get that cash from, kid? I found it right here on the floor. Oh, hey, here's what we're going to do. Hey, let me talk to you here.
Oh, now he's a New York scumbag.
I'm your token scumbag over here, Dusty. Bucky, my man. Here's what we got. We got to keep this a secret because you, Buck, are going to be the hero of the family. There's a cash prize somewhere in this house, and we don't want the other family members knowing about it, so they take credit for it. So I'm going to help you find it, and then, you just make sure you keep this a secret. You know anything about some more cash, you let me know. I'll come in here with saws. I got a contractor. We'll knock this wall down. We'll do all kinds of stuff here, Bucky. And Buck's like, oh, gee, mister, yeah, sounds great. We could do that.
Sounds swell.
I'm really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah, right.
Oh, gross.
Kept it for all of 5 minutes.
I know. Anyway, here comes the seance. It's seance time. They all get together. They hold hands. Elaine is leading the seance. She's like, okay, everybody focus. We got to blow out the candles here. We're going to contact Uncle Plato. She goes into her trance. He's like, okay, Plato might talk through one of you guys. So, if you just start spewing words out, don't be alarmed or anything. So they start the seance in that weird blacklight fucking night vision thing. Plato comes out of the painting, and he's like, death is here tonight. He's speaking through Cyrus. Death is coming for you. There will be a death here tonight. In the meantime, I think Ben was like setting up the scene to I don't know what Ben's plan was exactly, but he goes upstairs to where the bedroom where Uncle Plato died, and he basically outs himself as being the murderer of Uncle Plato because he got himself a canopy bed / hydraulic press. Mm-hmm. A very popular item in the 1960s.
I didn't quite get this. Like, why did he... Was that Ben set up this elaborate trap?
I don't know. None of this makes sense.
It didn't make sense.
It'll make like an iota, like a pubic hair more sense when we get into the remake. There's still some plot holes there, though.
Sure.
Hot stuff. But anyway, he goes up there and he makes sure that the hydraulic press / canopy bed still works. There's a knob at the bottom of the canopy bed. The top comes down in a very slow, methodic manner, and if you're sleeping in the canopy bed, it'll suffocate you somehow, is what we're saying here.
I thought it crushed you.
But Plato died of suffocation.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's how it goes down. So that's how we know that works. Okay, and now we know that Ben's in on this, and he's just there looking for cash. And he probably killed Plato Zorba. So now Plato admitted that he had 11 ghosts. Plato is ghost number 12.
12, yeah.
We need 13 to complete this equation there, Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Now, the seance is in full effect. Buck was not allowed to attend the seance. So Buck is like, all right, well, I'm not the party pooper. I'm going to go upstairs and go to sleep. He goes up and goes to bed, but before he did, he found the actual cash money prizes. It was in a weird wall panel, like
underneath
on the staircase.
Yeah.
And Ben saw him do that, so he's like, oh, okay, here's my move. Now, this part is particularly stupid, because Ben is already in the house. He knows where the cash is.
Just take
Get
it.
the money. Get the fuck out of there. Whatever. Instead, Ben decides in the throes of the seance to go round up sleeping Buck, put him in the hydraulic press canopy bed, and fire that thing up. Okay. Slowly it starts coming down. About halfway down, Ben wakes up and starts freaking out. Actually, a bunch of the ghosts went up there and woke him up, didn't they?
Yeah, the ghost kind of befriended Buck.
Yeah.
The lion tamer ghost, Buck was downstairs with the goggles on.
Yeah.
And he basically, because the lion was kind of attacking Buck.
And then the tamer
comes
shows up.
out and starts, getting him back
Yeah.
to the whip. And then he basically kind of gave him the,
All right.
so go ahead,
Yeah, you're good.
get out of here,
I'm
kid.
gonna see if I can find my head in this fucking line.
Yeah.
They wake up Buck. Buck starts screaming. They go running upstairs. A little bit of a tussle between Cy and Ben. Somehow Ben gets thrown into the compression bed or whatever the fuck it is. And I think Ben gets killed.
I think so.
I don't know. He has to, right? Because he has to be the 13th ghost.
Yes.
We cut immediately to sometime after, and we just see the entire Zorba clan sitting around counting money.
Yep.
And being like, yeah, well, Ben was a piece of shit. He killed my uncle and tried to steal his money, but now that's that. And then Elaine comes down, and she's like, hey, the ghosts are still here, but they're pretty happy with you guys. And Buck's like, yeah, I think they can hang out for a little while. And then they leave, and then we get more of the ghosts around, and that's pretty much the end of your movie.
The Elaine gives a little wink, look at the camera when she grabs her broom.
Yeah. Okay. Very cute there, Wicked Witch. Monica, what'd you think of 13 Ghosts, babe? Did she hang up on us?
I don't know.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Now we can.
There you are. I thought
okay.
you had enough of 13 Ghosts.
Oh, I really like the movie.
Yeah?
This was my third time watching it now.
Very cool. It's fine. It's very family oriented. I find it. I'm sure I would have been terrified of it if I had seen it when I was 4.
I don't know if I'd ever been terrified of this one.
The gimmick of the Ghost Finder would have been really cool to see in theaters. Watching it now, it's just very corny, and I kind of struggled with it at times because it's like, especially with Zelda, I was like, "Bitch,
shut up! You got a free house.
You want to be homeless?"
Yeah, she was
the worst.
Bitch.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a good show. We're gonna do a much deeper dive into it next week when we get into the remake, because that actually has like a fleshed out story behind it, and Matthew Lillard. So there's that. And I don't know what her name was, but the angry princess ghost.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna talk about her. and her curves and her flawless skin and things like that. Dusty, what'd you think of this one, man?
It was good. It was fine. I mean, for the 60s era, horror movie, it was, I don't even know. You can't even really, I guess for the time, this was considered horror, right? I mean,
sure.
This is before you got into any 70s, I think, was when you really kicked it off with all the blood
rape and revenge and all that stuff.
No.
Yeah, but like even from a William Castle, Rob White, this one was extremely tame even by those standards. Like I said, like even in House on Haunted Hill, you had like salacious, infidelities, and rumors of sex and things like that, and double crosses and things like that. Nothing here.
Yeah, this kind of like is a short one. It really struck me as an episode of a 60s sitcom kind of.
Sure.
That's kind of the feel you get from it.
Yeah.
So,
right on, inmates. It is currently streaming on Tubi, if we've caught your attention. Check it out. We will do the remake next week, as promised. But right now, I think it's time to take a little break, gang.
All right.
Why?
Hey inmates, if you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we ever actually got a good head count on those ghosts. There was only like 4 of them that actually mattered. And I think one of those ghosts was just a stupid head. So, I mean...
Yeah, it was. There's the floating head amongst the other ones.
Well, it's going to kind of translate into next week because we're going to have another dumb ghost. doesn't do much either. Well, whatever. It's fine. I mean, really, it could have been like 8.5 ghosts. And it wouldn't have been
count
as
a head as a half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. With 8 3/4 ghosts, I don't know.
I'd say 8 1/8.
That's fun. That's fun stuff. All right, it's Pterodome time.
Oh, yeah.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in. I'll kill you all. I'll drive you crazy. I'll kill you all. My worst dream come true.
6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, with blackish eyes, the devil's eyes.
Welcome to the Pterodome.
First, last week's winners. Team's competition we had the Deadites versus the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The ship attempted to take off through the woods, but the branches and the vines held firm. Interstellar harlequins were not welcome and soon fell victim to what was and would be again. With a vote of 4-3, the Deadites advance over the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, how does that make sense? You fucking assholes. Whatever, dude. Let's take a look at this week's matchup, shall we? We are in the Inferno Conference, round 12. As usual, inmates, bear with me. I'm not much of a writer. And I had to reach for this one.
I'm excited.
It is a common misconception that blood dries when it hits the ground. The truth is, plasma separates from platelets and moisture is absorbed into the surface. The liquid dries, but the chemical composition remains. In places of great bloodshed, the 100-acre woods, for example, the blood builds up, seeps in, and trickles down, down, down. Enough blood, enough fear and agony, enough rage concentrated in one spot by Pooh Bear and his fellow savages, and the once magical ground has gone sour. Deep beneath the tree cover and the deadfall, an open sore in our reality festers, and slowly peels itself open. What pours forth into the woods are beings of total and perfect darkness, demons hell-bent on making this world their own. Team's competition, we have the Pooh Friends versus the Demons. Monica, what do you think of this one?
Pooh and his friends or the demons?
Yep.
Fuck. This is tough because the demons are already dead.
Correct.
But Pooh and his friends really don't exist. So,
I gotta go with the demons.
Oh my God, yes! I was waiting for somebody to talk some sense. Good Lord, you guys are making this way too complicated.
my only like glimmer of logic in this is that in the first Blood and Honey, Piglet got killed by just running him over. So if these fucking things can be killed that easily, then I'm pretty sure demons can handle them.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
And demons are way cooler than Pooh.
Well, I mean, Pooh. But Tigger was pretty gnarly in part 2. That owl thing, pretty tough customer. He can fly. Tom Hardy.
So can demons.
Wings.
They have wings.
Sometimes.
Come on. This is way too much credit for the Poohverse.
I gotta give it to the demons.
Good night.
Monica, what do you got?
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the demons.
Just because you don't want to be ridiculed by Dusty.
No, I will hold my tongue. I'm just saying.
That's fair.
Ridiculous.
That's fair. I have to agree. That's your Terradome matchup for the weekend, mates. It is the Pooh Friends versus the Demons. Get us your votes by next week if you can. Mental health hotline is area code 775-387-0275. Or just drop us an email, mail@paddedroompodcast.com. While you're contemplating that matchup, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
I got a question for you guys, and I want you to be honest. Do you know what a mukbang is?
A mukbang?
A mukbang. I knew Monica would know
I have
this.
no idea.
Monica, you
Is that something that the rednecks do down on the bayou?
I wish it was. That would make a lot more sense. Monica, would you please enlighten Dusty to what a mukbang is?
So I follow a lot of these on YouTube.
Oh, boy.
Why doesn't that surprise me either?
You guys haven't heard of Trailer Trash Tammy?
No.
I think I have. That's the big blonde chick.
Yeah, that's how she got her start. So you go to these fast food. Basically, you can go anywhere to eat and then go sit in your car and eat the food and film it.
Yes.
And us idiots watch it. I don't know why.
And
I'm so
people are getting
fascinated.
paid money to do this.
Yes.
Yes.
What is wrong with our fucking country?
I wonder the same thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up because I watched a movie called Cannibal Mukbang from 2023.
Yeah.
Have you seen Cannibal Mukbang, Monica?
I started it and then I stopped it.
It's not very good. It's basically a socially awkward young man hooks up with a mukbanger who gets paid, just like you said. She eats food on and videos it and posts it and makes money. And turns out she's eating people. And he joins her in some people eating and mukbanging, and it turns into a very Bonnie and Clyde type situation. Not very good. I went into this blind thinking mukbang was going to be something entirely different, and it turns out it's just people eating food in front of their phones. So,
yes,
joke's on me, I suppose. You got me, you motherfuckers.
And now they're going to keep popping up on your YouTube feed.
Yep, mukbang.
Oh, another fat fuck in his car eating a hamburger.
Great. Disgusting. That's all I got to watch this week. Monica, what'd you get? Anything?
Yeah, I don't know if Dusty wants to go because I kind of have a long list.
Okay, go ahead, Dust.
I just had one. Remember a couple months back we talked about the scariest movie of 2025? They billed it as Traumatica. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
So we watched it.
Okay.
This thing is all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
It starts off in like Exorcist Origins territory. Some guy in Egypt, and basically he is speaking Egyptian to this idol, this little statuette thing, and then kills himself. Okay.
Sure.
Then we're going to come back to modern day, and there's a guy, a middle-aged guy, seemingly going through a divorce custody battle over his children. He has a older teenage daughter and then a younger one. And I don't know what he does, but he's hitting the booze pretty hard, and he's talking to a guy on the phone, and this thing shows up at his house, the idol, right?
Okay.
And the guy on the other line, scientist buddy of his or some kind of research guy, what it seems like is they're kind of either grave robbers or, not where they found this thing or bid on it or something, found it, and they're going to try to sell it for money,
Sure.
right? So
Yeah.
the guy can get money. Well, he says, well, don't open it. I read all this shit about it. It contains the demon Valpuza.
Okay.
So we're going now into, exorcist territory.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a eater of children, not eater, but like taker of children. He's basically a child murdering demon.
Okay.
And so, being the fuckhead that he is, the dad opens it up, and whoop, there he goes. He gets infected by the demon. And then he creates a horrendous act on his oldest daughter.
Okay.
And the demon is passed to her.
Okay.
Then she goes wandering off into a house where I think her late grandmother lived. It's half burned down, and then we move into Evil Dead land.
All right.
And you get news stories about children being abducted. This is the third child that's been abducted this year. He's been missing for 9 months, and you get pleading mothers crying for their children to come back, her child to come back. And anyway, this kid, we get to modern day, and this kid's calling 911. The kid that's been abducted,
Right.
Mikey, and the one that's doing the abducting is the older daughter that has been violated by her father, but is now possessed.
Sure.
And he's calling her mommy now. I guess he's been possessed by her for 9 months.
Okay.
And then you come to find out that the act that her dad did on her, she became pregnant.
Hey!
And she gave herself a coat hanger abortion. And we get to see all that. And dad is now talking to her via, like, he's the demon. You killed his child. Now you need to replace it with a new one.
All right.
So that's why she keeps stealing these kids. And then we just, boom, like, the kid calls the cops. The cops come. The demon kills the cop, rips his face off, and then you fast forward to when the kid's older.
Okay.
And the youngest daughter is older. Remember that I told you there's two daughters?
Right.
And she's trying to get rich off of selling her sister's story on, like, Ricky Lake shows and shit like that.
Okay.
And then, I won't tell you the end, but it's...
Sounds very involved.
It's very, like, we were watching, it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, 3 time jumps, right? You're in Egypt, then, like, 2003, then we're in 2023. Like, it's boom, boom, boom. And, I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but it seemed very rushed. And, like, I don't know. The demon was okay looking. Kind of, black. He kind of looked like Dracula from Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was all right. But so it was fine. I wouldn't pay for it. We rented it for, I think, $5 on Amazon.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch it when it comes out on free, or I'm sure it'll be on Tubi or something eventually.
Sure. Okay.
So it was okay.
No rush on that one.
No, it was. The story was like it seems like they borrowed a bunch of the chick when she's possessed, very fucking Evil Dead, very like Sam Raimi could have came up with it,
Right
so
on.
I don't know.
Okay.
It was fine.
Something to think about.
Yeah,
Right.
And that's all I had.
Monica.
Okay, so I got to watch the new Anaconda.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Oh, I actually liked it.
It looks very funny.
It was. There was nothing scary about
I
this
didn't
movie
think
at
there
all.
would be.
Not with Jack Black and
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, and by the way, what the hell has happened to that guy?
Who, Paul Rudd?
Yeah, he needs to eat a cheeseburger.
Oh, okay.
Hollywood, babe. That's what it does to you.
Ozempic face.
Exactly. I got to see the new Silent Night.
Yeah, what'd you think?
You know what? These people should retire and never make this movie ever again. Just stop.
Okay.
It was very bad. Very bad.
It doesn't strike me as a movie that needs a remake.
The acting was bad. The killing was just all bad.
Okay.
It was garbage. And I'm sick of them using ugly people. You know what? Why is everybody ugly in these movies?
Isn't it the last kid that was the kid that was in the last Halloween shit movie?
I think it was.
That's the same kid, right?
I
That's
think
the killer.
Oh, it was?
I think so.
I think he's the one that was basically Michael Myers. Remember, he was taunting him and stuff, and then he was that Halloween Kills garbage movie.
Yeah, that was crap.
Oh, well, then it figures they used him. Little puny guy.
Yeah, I think it's the same kid. But anyway.
Yeah, this movie is garbage, too. Killer Whale.
So you watched all the good ones.
Well, you just rounded them off, didn't you?
Yeah, I know, right? I got yelled at by the parole officer that I was picking nothing but crap movies. Like Tim said, this movie was so bad. There was... I didn't know half the time if I was watching a cartoon from the background scenes.
Oh no!
And one thing I really had a question about was, women are so stupid. They just meet some dude out of state, out of country, and he's like, "Let me take you to a secret place nobody else goes to."
Fuck yeah!
But anyway, this killer orca was in this zoo place or a water world, whatever. But what I want to know is how they took this orca and set it in the middle of the ocean that's surrounded all by like rocks. It's a big circle, and there's no way to get out of this big circle unless the tide comes up. So I'm all, did they use a plane to bring this orca over here, or how did this orca just mysteriously appear here?
It was Operation Orca Drop.
Exactly.
They do those breaching things. That's part of their show at the SeaWorld.
Totally, yeah.
Okay, remember Willie jumped over the pier. The pier.
Monica,
there you go.
Just jump right over.
They know how to do that inherently.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Tim is right. Don't even waste your time with this one.
Wasn't planning on it.
And then I watched this other fucking stupid movie called Relentless.
Okay.
Basically, I was trying to find out what the movie was about because the movie starts with a homeless guy breaks into this Asian guy's beautiful house, and all you see for the next hour and a half is the Asian guy is on the run and the homeless guy is like beating him and torturing him, and we never find out why. Okay. And then there's a point in the movie where he captures the guy, ties him up to a chair, and just continues to torture him.
Okay.
And there's only maybe 20 words said in this whole movie.
Is this a sequel to Grotesque? Because it sounds like it is pretty much the same movie. Just without the finger banging and ass play.
Yeah, there was like nothing to this movie. I was just sitting there and I'm looking at the parole officer going, well, this is interesting.
I think we can fast forward through a lot of this.
I checked out the new Grizzly Night movie.
Okay, did this one meet your high expectations?
It was okay. So this one was about the true story that happened in, I think, either 57 or 67 in Montana, where the grizzly, they think maybe it was more than one grizzly bear because there were 2 attacks at 2 separate locations on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was okay. Nothing to brag about.
Billy and Stu. Ghostface Grizzlies.
I checked out Brendan Fraser's new movie called Rental Family.
Okay. How's that?
What the hell has happened to this guy?
Ozempic face?
He is completely gone downhill.
Well, he ballooned up, man, and then he lost all the weight, and now he looks just weird.
This movie takes place in Japan, And I didn't even get subtitles for this movie, so I don't know what they were saying half the time.
Why would you watch it?
Well, it got my curiosity because I guess in Japan, it's a custom. Like, if you can just rent people, like, it's okay to rent people and have them do whatever you ask for.
All right.
So people were renting him and asking him to be like a brother, a father,
Okay.
Because everybody in Japan wants a tall white guy as a rental. So
Sure.
Very weird. Sounds ridiculous.
It was.
It did, yeah.
I rewatched Event Horizon.
That a girl.
That's a good one.
Finally a good one. I rewatched Black Phone.
The first one?
Yes,
Very
to
cool.
prepare myself to watch part 2.
Okay.
I still couldn't watch part 2. I mean, I had it on and I didn't give a shit about anything in this movie.
Oh, jeez.
I just hated it. I don't know why. I hate this movie.
Okay.
Okay, the kid is fine. The kid didn't bother me, but the sister, I just was so irritated with her through the second movie. I just wanted to kick her face in.
I get that.
And that's all I watched.
Okay. Very cool. How about a little immersion therapy then?
Yep.
Immersion therapy.
What did you guys think of Devil's Pass?
I liked it.
It's fun. Based loosely on true events. I mean,
Yeah,
the whole Dyatlov Pass incident.
Well, and then the Philadelphia experiment, that was
Yeah.
kind of cool. I worked that in there.
Yeah, kind of played that up there towards the end. If we could have just gotten her top, just like be like a little 3-inch little right up over the nip, then we could have seen the goods. Motherfucking avalanche, Dusty.
I was hoping.
I was excited to
Me
see
too.
her boobies,
Yep.
and you
Psych!
you toyed with my emotions.
Yeah.
Is what you did, and it's not fair, and it's just not right to mess with a guy like
It's
that.
not, especially if they foreshadowed it with the mic strap going between them and really amplifying
The
them.
under boob as the shirt is coming up, and then what's that sound? Avalanche! I'm gonna put your shirt
Son of
back
a
on.
bitch.
How dare you, Monica? What'd you think of Devil's Pass?
I liked it the first time I watched it, and the second time I just thought it was a little slow.
It is. It's
Too much talking at the beginning.
It's classic Rennie Harlan. He directed Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. And he loves himself a whole lot of backstory and dialogue and character development, and not a lot of anything actually happening in the fucking movie. So
I thought the character development was pretty just meh, but the story was actually pretty original and kind of cool. As far as Russian experiment with World War II or German, right? Yeah, German experiment.
Yeah,
to try to teleport or whatever, try to replicate the Philadelphia experiment. I thought it was a cool concept.
Sure,
I liked and them being the things at the end.
Yeah,
was cool.
That was all right.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's a good show. It's good found footage. If you're looking for like some kind of a dramatization of the actual Dyatlov Pass incident, this isn't it. This is basically a Blair Witch style.
Yeah,
in the Russian wilderness.
Get the Blair Witch vibe for sure.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally. That's not bad though. Nothing wrong with it. Monica, what do you got for us this week on the therapy?
We are going to be checking out Incident in a Ghostland about a mom and her 2 daughters and home invaders.
This one can get a little rough there, inmates. Prepare yourselves.
Yes, and you can find it on Tubi.
That sounds good. Check that shit out, inmates. We will do the same, and we can compare notes next week. But now you must play a round of Who's Your Daddy.
You caught yourself.
Almost. You almost had me.
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. I am on my way to a wedding on Halloween night, and my goddamn car broke down with my idiot friends. We don't know how to fix a car, obviously, so we have to walk around. Good news, we found ourselves a rural barn farmhouse. We're going to roll up in there and use the phone. Bad news, the farmers have been bitten by bats, and they're now in a zombie-like state. And this swarm of bats is not fucking around, man. And I think they live in the barn, which sucks because we have to get in there to barricade them out. So slowly, one by one, me and my friends will turn into bat zombies, rabies zombies, some kind of bat-infested zombie situation. I am, of course, the Roost. Pretty good show. I like this one a lot. Ty West's first feature film.
It was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Little hokey. There's like a weird creature feature intro and outro thing to it.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't make
the
a lot of
shtick
sense.
Or what? Yeah.
It's still a good show, I think.
Yeah.
Who might I be this week, you ask? Well, I am ready to propose to my girlfriend. So I'm going to take her to a nice romantic waterfront getaway, and that's where I'm going to pop the big question. We get there, everything is beautiful. The area that we're camping in is amazing. I pop the question, she says yes, that's great. Then a bunch of kids roll up and start fighting each other, so I'm trying to be the adult here. I go over there to break them up. Goddamn if I don't get tied to a tree and stabbed to death. Now my would-be fiancé has to fight for her life to try to get the fuck out of here because they've disabled the car. And they're chasing her through the woods, and they have nefarious plans for her also. Holy shit. Who might I be, inmates? Tune in next week, and I'll drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us this week. You guys got anything else?
Nope. Thanks for listening.
Everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Join us next week for the 2001 13 Ghosts. I'm going to have a lot more to talk about next week, I promise.
A lot more story-driven.
A lot more characters and things and fucking, well, still some kids and some other dumb shit, but that's fine. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you found this show. That helps our visibility quite a bit. We do have a Patreon campaign running. If you're interested, just go to paddedroompodcast.com. Find all the links and fun shit you need right there waiting for you. In the meantime, for all 13 of the ghosts, including the ones that weren't there in the beginning, and you can't help but feel bad for the other ghosts that didn't even get any screen time. They just made noise in the corner. That's the A. I am one of the 13. I deserve some respect. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's my thing?
Come on.
Carl, you're just going to be the corner moaning ghost?
Okay, so I was unemployed. I don't have any trade skills, but still, I can catch my head on fire. Macon Monroe and the sequels that she may be teasing us with. I hope she doesn't make a liar out of me. Romantic getaways and the tragic turns that they can take, and the Padded Room podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
I want to know how to survive in a nightlife.